Yo, go on, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time you're watching this video. I just want to make a review concerning this Yoruba movie, Iyami. Yes, Iyami. Yes, I've been wanting to do this video right from the part one, but I just feel like watching all this movie, both the one, two, and three, before doing the video. That's why it's high time for me to do it. But I'm sorry, this video might be a little bit long. This Yami movie is kind of related to what happened to my mom and dad, and me and my siblings. It's kind of 70% related to what happened to us because I'm more or less like someone in that shoe. Though my dad is late, my mom still there, my mama still there, no mama, but I don't go. But this movie is kind of related. When I watched the part one of this movie, I made some statements then that we cannot just judge this man. Yes, this man. We cannot just judge him. Me, I'm one kind of person that I'm not biased. I like listening to the two parties. Yes, I like listening to two parties. So I will not just jump into conclusion because I had this or I had this. I like hearing from this and hear from this too before jumping into things. When I watched the part one, people were kind of insulting the man, saying a lot of things, yabbing him. Even my own mom, my junior ones, that's my siblings, were like, what the man did was bad, what the man did was this, what the man did was that, blah, blah, blah. A lot of things. They said a lot then. But I said something. I said, did you know if this man has been a good woman, has been a good person to this man, to this woman? And I said something as well. And I said, what if frustration was what pushed this man out? Then went there to Ozu. Along the line, things changed. How about that? Not even knowing that the part two is still coming. And that's exactly what will happen in the part two. Unfortunately, when the part two comes out, that's exactly what happened. The part two, the man went to Ozu, look for money along the line. A lot of things happened then. And I made a statement then that at least if that woman is not a kind of person who is hot tempered, or in one way or the other, you don't have one bad character, or you are not that kind of person that I don't know how to put it, but there should be one day, there should be one thing this man has been doing that you will be like, máa yín dé dá sí mi ní aspect yìí o, jẹ́ kí n dáríjì máa nìyẹn, jẹ́ kí n dáríjì. But the woman never did such. In that way, now I've been like, this woman is a no. As in, definitely you get your own things for your own body, be that. No man, I'm not supporting the man. I'm not supporting the man. No. No, I'm not supporting the man. It's not easy for a mother to raise up three children. It's not easy. It's not easy at all. It's not easy. But nevertheless, there should be some good side of the man that you will be like, this man have been good in this aspect. This man have been the best in this aspect. And perhaps I watched a scene. When I'm going to part two, and I watched a scene there when the man came to that woman's house to apologize. And the woman was like, no, don't enter my house, go outside. And the man said, the man was now praising the woman as in, "Òun kì í ní oríkì ẹ̀." The woman was like, do you get? All of a sudden, at least a man that can do such, definitely the man has been a good person to you before things change. Oh yeah, now fast forward to the part 3. Okay, with everything that has happened in that part 3, me as a person, I can't judge the man again. Okay, take a look at it now. The part 1 and part 2 like that. Then the part 3 brings out a lot of things. In that part 3 said the woman was the one frustrating the man. Ṣiṣẹ́ lọ wá kun iṣẹ́ owó ẹ, lọ ṣe kíní kan, lọ ṣe kíní kan, lọ ṣe kíní. The man was crying bitterly, telling the woman that dẹ̀ mọ̀ wípé mi kì í ṣọ̀lẹ o. That point, I didn't mean the woman was not doing like that to that man. The woman is not shouting on him, doing a lot of things for him. Do you think that man will just go like that? No. It won't happen like that. And I'm saying this because it happened to me too. As I've said earlier, that this kind of thing is kind of related to what happened to my family. You understand? But thank God for life. It's thank God for life. But never still. Kudos to the mothers out there. Kudos to the single mothers out there. As well, kudos to the single fathers out there, because there are some single fathers doing things alone there. Kudos to everybody. Peace and love. I wish they didn't part 2 on this video. I still have a lot of things to say, but I'll make another video on this. Peace and love.